Hi, Tim Unkert here. In this video, we're going to make a photo gallery of 6 puppies that, when you're in a large screen like a width of 1800, is nice evenly spaced like that, and then stacks nicely onto mobile as you go mobile. Let me go down to say 400 here. If you go down to 400, it stacks nicely like so. So what we're going to do is we are going to create that just with HTML and CSS. Okay. So I've got a blank index.html, and these are the actual files here. So if I refresh this page, it goes away. So let's actually create this. So the first thing I'm going to do with Emmet is to create an HTML framework. Let's call this photo gallery. And I have 6 images here of puppies. Okay, so what I'm going to do is bring in those images. So first off, let's start with a class of container to contain everything. And then our photo gallery, let's have a class of photo gallery. And then within that, let's nest our images within figures. We have 6 images. So we're going to do figure *6 and then a right arrow bracket img, hit tab. Emmet's going to complete that for us. Now let's bring in our sources. So these are mostly the same. So we're going to go look in the images folder for puppy, and I'm going to have to change the number, but they're all JPEG here. So I'll change this to 2, this to 3, this to 4, this to 5, and this to 6. And then we'll give them all the same alt text here, just something a cute puppy. Okay, save that. I think our HTML is pretty much done. Now, if we go back to here and refresh, these are big images, so they're going to take some time to load, and you notice they're not all the same size, so we're going to have to take care of that to make them look nice and even. Now, the proportions typically for like a 640 image are typically 640 by like 425, 427, but they're not all the same. I got these from Pexels. They're not all the same. So what I'm going to need to do in the CSS is going to control that. So if I do the class of photo-gallery, target the figure, I'm going to make the figure have a width of 320 pixels, and then have a height. Well, the height's going to be auto, but what we're going to do is we're going to take the overflow and we're going to hide that. Okay, and then I'm going to target the image in here. So the figure image, and I'm going to set the width to 100%. Okay. All right, so now let's refresh. And let's see here. Did I type something? Photo gallery. I forgot to link in the style sheet. That's important. So we'll link in the style sheet. Okay, save it. And now if we refresh, now this is going to take a little while to load. But we're seeing, okay, the images are appearing here on the left hand of the screen when the screen is 1800 pixels. We want them in that, nice grid of 3 and 3. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to go to the photo gallery. And what I'm going to do is create a display of flex. And then we're going to justify the content, and we're going to space evenly. Okay, so now if I refresh, we're getting it there, but right now they are all 6 across. I want 3 and 3. I'm going to do flex wrap and do a wrap. And then I'm going to target the container to make this a little bit smaller. So I'm going to say in terms of the width. So the container will have a max width of 1200 pixels. And the margin will have 0 on the top and bottom and auto on left and right. Okay, so now if I refresh, and again, these are big pictures here, so we probably want to optimize our pictures, but it looks like we are getting what we want. Now let's check the phone. Okay, so let's go down to, say, 400. And the 400, well, there it loads. Okay, so the 400, it is stacking as we want. So we can stack between the 400, stacks on top of each other, and we go to a large screen like an 1800, we get this photo gallery in the center. So we've created our photo gallery. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, could you please give it a like, as it will help get out to more people. Also consider subscribing if you haven't done so already, as it really does help the channel grow. Finally, before I go, let me just go and show you where I got these pictures. So let's go to pexels.com. And if you just search for a puppy, these are free pictures you can use for your website. So I got a bunch of pictures from here. In case you're wondering, you can get kittens too, in case you want a photo gallery of kittens. I hope you found this video interesting. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.